What's up, guys? How you doing? Now, I know that the last video I put out was very much like, hey guys, we've got big things coming. Last video for the year. But boy, do I have a story for you. If you don't know who I'm talking about Nadeshot, aka founder of 100 Thieves, aka one of the largest esports pro team organizations in the world, and him flip-flopping. He flip-flops a lot. If you enjoy the content, I also talk about this kind of stuff and play some games over at twitch.tv/ReezyLive. If you enjoy the content, pop over there. Let's have a chat. So before we get into it, I'm gonna steal something from Pay Money Wubby and put the cans on. I'm just gonna do it normally. I'm not gonna put on like a on the release of Warzone 2, if you haven't played it, it was hot garbage, hot garbage. Has it improved? Nah, still hot garbage, hot garbage. But what had happened was Nadeshot had a real bad day where he was trying to get a nuke. You get a nuke by winning 5 consecutive games in a row, do the nuke quest, which the whole server is notified about, and they all try and stop you from getting the nuke. And TLDR, it's basically one of the only big objectives in Warzone 2 that's keeping a lot of pro players and content creators and even regular players playing. So to catch you all the way up to that, let's hear what happened after a full day of crashes, dev errors, and problems from Nadeshot originally. I think it was about like a month ago, but don't quote me on that.
You're fucking shit. You just made $1 billion! And you've done it every year! Every fucking year! You have made $1 billion+ from this game! And I can't even fucking play it! Holy shit!
So obviously he blew up because he was having a whole horrible day. And look, I have to clarify again, if you haven't played Warzone 2, every pro content creator and a lot of players have a very serious issue with Warzone 2 because it's kind of been released as an alpha. It has server issues. You can't reconnect to games if you've crashed. There's glitches and random problems that stop you from playing. The gunplay feels a little bit all over the place. You can't buy your loadouts. You can't run and play. There's a lot of design things that they've completely either removed completely from Warzone 1 or are even worse in Warzone 2. So it's a bit strange. He said basically, hey guys, sorry I had that outburst. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, his original apology was definitely because the org was basically like, hey dude, you can't just Dunkin' Donuts Call of Duty franchise because they are a competitive brand game team, blah, 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 that we work with. You can't do that. They need to like really like hold the balls, work the shaft. So with all that said, he said sorry, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? He's put out another video. He did a video with Courage JD. They have a podcast. And basically he's come on and said, I don't understand the hate. But hey, don't let me tell you. Let's let Nadeshot really have a chat with you.
Actually, we had a podcast clip from the Courage and Nadeshot show that came up on my For You page last night. And I actually thought I put together like a pretty compelling argument. And every comment was still like so like irrationally ignorant where it was just like, no, bro, this game sucks. Yeah. I'm like, guys, look, why are we still talking about each Call of Duty every single year? Like it's the worst thing that's ever been created. I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's really not all that different every single year. I mean, we know that the game's not going to be finished when they release it. We know that there's going to be problems with X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, like the core, like foundational part of Modern Warfare 2, the guns feel good, and it's Call of Duty. I mean, you know what to expect at this point. So look, basically, as he said, the TLDR is he flip-flopped on an original reaction, though emotional, a very real reaction from a lot of the players, pro players, content creators, regular players, casuals, blah, 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 blah. He's flipped back, and then he's even doubled down. Yeah, guys, we know that the game's gonna come out. It's gonna be unfinished, yeah, but the gunplay feels good. Hey? Warzone 1 was nowhere near, wasn't polished by the time it closed. It stopped being relevant. Warzone 2 came out. But Warzone 1 had so many good things in the game that made it better than Warzone 2. They've pulled that out, and now it's slow as shit and has a bunch of problems. The reason why, and I have to clarify this, I'm gonna bring you in for this one. The reason Nadeshot, if you ever see this, that people are angry, is because they spend $70 on a game. It's completely messy and unfinished. It's coming from a AAA studio that made $1 billion on the game and makes $1 billion every year. They've also put out a battle pass and a bunch of microtransactions. Why do people have a problem and continue to complain? Wow, I wonder why. Because they're not a rich streamer.
with a gigantic org that needs to fondle the balls of a huge corporation to get whatever benefits that come from that. These are regular players, regular goddamn people, and you're saying, well, I don't know why they're complaining about it. Dude, get your head out of your ass. Oh my God. Should you keep investing money into a game that comes out every year knowing that it's going to be dog shit? No, you shouldn't. That's my tip. That's my tip to regular consumers. Don't give them your money. Vote with your wallet, as they say. Don't pre-order it. Don't do the battle pass. Don't buy microtransactions. Play something else, okay? Or play Warzone 2 for free and then just never give them any money, right? The problem here is that he is speaking as an extremely wealthy person with a bunch of corporate and organized org responsibilities to retain a really positive relationship here. So the point I'm trying to make here is, Nadeshot, you are in such a terrible position to be talking about the state of this game. You can't. I've played the game. I'm a casual. I don't really create content. I'm not a pro player. The game has such a fucking series of issues. I'm pissed off about it. 100%. Just like any other casual player will have a problem with it. So stop pretending like you are an impartial man of the people, okay? Stop treating everybody like idiots. If you enjoyed the video, guys, do what you usually do. And if you disagree, hit me up in the comment section. Either way, I'll talk to you guys later. Happy holidays. Have a great new year, and I'll talk to you later. I don't know how to do outros.